Hey guys, what's going on? It's your favorite heating appliance microwave, and for today's video we'll be looking at the brand new reworked map Hereford base that was just released by Ubisoft for the PC and the TTS. Now this is not available on the PS4 or the Xbox consoles. If you do want to test it out, you do have to download the PC to give it a go. Now this is going to be an advanced drone guide that will show critical areas and pivotal choke points that will give your team an advantage, so that way if somebody does die in the game, they can passively watch the cameras to further assist the team. And inside this little tower, there's this little bitty window that took me forever to get a drone up there. I'm going to show you guys the little Easter egg at the end of the video, so make sure you guys stay tuned. Also leave a like if you enjoy this type of videos. I'm gonna do another one in a few days about Mira and where you should place them. Now going back to the video, a lot of players don't actually know that there's two types of different drone deployments. There's standard and advanced. Now whenever you throw your drone out for standard, it's automatically gonna pop your camera open and there's nothing you can really do about it. But with advanced, as you can see here, I don't actually open up my camera immediately. All you gotta do to change it is hit escape, go to options, controls, scroll all the way down until you see drone deployment, switch it from standard to advanced. This will allow you to go ahead and open up your cameras whenever you want to, and a lot of people don't actually know that you can bait the enemies. All you got to do is like throw a drone wherever you want to, throw it through this window here, and then a lot of enemies will be like, oh no, he's on a camera, rush out the window now to peek him, and you're already ready to fire at him. So now for the second tip, let me go ahead and jump inside this window, grab the drone, and hop out. We're going to start from the top and work our way down to the bottom levels. Now for my second tip, a lot of players don't actually know that no matter what you do, if you scan somebody, everybody gets the points for it. And now if you do find the objective, everybody gets the 50+ points. There's nothing you can do about it. You're not going to become an MVP god just by scanning the enemies and getting 0 kills. It doesn't work like that anymore, so everybody shares the points. I don't know how many times I see players just rushing their drone into the objective just to find it, and then they lose it, and it's just a waste of valuable resources. So please, if you're watching this, do not waste your drone no matter what. Put it at like a random door or window or something. That way, if you could randomly hear like a roamer or something like that. Anyway, let's get back to the roof here. You can see this little bitty hole. You can throw grenades down there. It doesn't really do much, and here you can see example of the advanced drone deployment. Let's go ahead and pop downstairs. Now this spot I'm getting ready to show you is very, very good to watch the A site, and you can watch a little bit of the B site. So and it's really difficult to detect. All you gotta do is jump on this wood post here, go all the way around, make sure you don't fall off, because then your drone will be pretty much toast. Jump on this metal part here, go around this post, and then do a 180. This is a very difficult drone to find, and you can see like pretty much the whole attic from this area. Now switching cameras here on the main stairs, which is what I like to call the south stairs. There's two stairwells here. There's the south and the west. This spot here is going to give you a better view of the south door and the east door, which a lot of people like to go up the stairs and attack. So this area here, there's this little metal piece that you can kind of jam your drone back there, and it's very, very difficult to find. Sure, it's not the best spot for visual cues, but you can actually hear them and you can give call outs. And again, a live drone is better than a dead drone. Now this spot I'm getting ready to show you is a very difficult spot to find as a defender. We're going to jump up on this post here. This is going to give you a little bit of vision on the west and the south stairs. I really enjoy this spot. Now you're going to go over here, jump on this wood beam, go around it, make sure you don't fall, because again, it's game over if they do find it. And then this is the spot right here. You just drone, jump on over there, and then turn around, and again, you can see the south and the west stairs. This is very, very good. Now the next camera I'm going to show you, if they're not playing upstairs and they're playing downstairs, you could put this drone. It's a little bit easier to find, but it does show you the stairs a little bit better. So you're going to jump up here, jump on this metal piece, jump on this wood piece right here, and then boom, you can actually see the stairs. You can watch the rotations, and you can make sure that nobody's spawn peeking up top. That's the only way up in the attic, which is those two stairs there. So now we're going to go ahead and go down to the second floor. Now if you're going to be attacking the east side in the bathroom, you can jump up on this rail here, jump up on this tile wall, and then you can kind of make your way over to that little light. All you gotta do is jump on the window and then get yourself stuck here, and then jump on the little light, and this is going to give you like a really good hiding spot, so that way you can get inside the buffer room, which is what Ubisoft calls it, a buffer room before the actual attack site. Now I don't really recommend having your drone inside the attack sites, because there's always going to be a mirror or a mute or smoke there, but if you can make it to the spot, it's a very valuable spot for intel. All you gotta do is jump up on that little hole in the wall, jump up on the painting, and then you can get on top of here where there's that little hoot owl up there. And if you want to keep your drone alive, you can jump inside this little bulletproof bucket, and your drone is safe. And if you want to get really frisky, there's this little light that you can actually get inside. All you gotta do is like aim it correctly, jump on in. So again, I don't really recommend getting your drone inside the objective. I'd rather have it watch those critical areas that I was talking about earlier. Here's the A site for the second floor kids room. You can jump up on this little mannequin here. Now normally it has a soccer ball, already knocked it off. Jump up on top of the bed. Then there's a little air conditioner over here in the northwest corner that you can get it up in, and it's very difficult to see and find because it's kind of dark too. So you go ahead and jump up on that window, jump up on the AC, and you're good to go. You can see the whole site from here. Now talking about those critical choke points that I mentioned mentioned earlier. Now, this is the main hallway. This is the blue hallway that connects the west stairs to the south stairs. You can see it right there. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put a camera up top so that way you can kind of hear and see the rotations whenever they're made. So this is, if you're going to be attacking the south side, this is a very critical camera for you. All you got to do is jump up on this little light switch here, then turn to the left, jump up on the electrical box, get on top of that big electrical box, and then right after that, you're going to jump on top of the light. Now, this is going to give you awesome view of the west stairwell and the south stairwell. You can get on top of the other light if you jump up on this electrical box and then the cinder block wall. And then again, it's going to give you a really good view of everything that's going on, and it'll give you an additional view of the A side, the entranceways. And again, watching the rotations and seeing where the enemy's going is very critical. And all it takes for you to do is just hide your drone, and then you're good to go. If you're going to be attacking the north side, which is the sewing room, second floor area, you can jump up here on this desk. You can jump up on that little shield with the nail on it, and then there's this little bitty nook that you can kind of jump into. This is a very difficult spot to get into, but if you're good at jumping the drones, you should be able to get in there with ease. This is going to give you an ideal location for the sewing room. Now, if you're going to be attacking from the south or the west side, this is the loom room. There's a little light switch. You can get on top of the door. I've tried multiple areas inside this room, and I feel that this is the best spot because if somebody runs inside the site, you know, they're not going to be looking above the door on the way in. Now, we're going to go ahead and go down to the first floor. This is the foyer. This is the old main hallway that you could see from the outside on the original Hereford base. This is the hardest defense site to have. It's basically let the attackers have it and then you try to retake it. There's a ton of rotations to have, and it's very easy for the attackers to go ahead and get in there. I'm going to show you a great spot to put your drone in the main hallway. All you got to do is jump up on this wall here. You can get inside the painting, and then you can jump on this little wooden ledge. This is a very good spot, especially on this light bulb here. It's very difficult to find, and it's going to give you that great rotation. That way, if they do want to go from the south stairs to the west stairs, they do have to pass that drone. Now, heading over to the first floor west side, this is the garage. This is a very favorable attack area. A lot of attackers will try to push this. And if you want an awesome cam to watch the second, first, and basement rotations, all you got to do is jump up on this wood piece here, jump up top of the doorway. Now, whatever you do, whenever you're rotating around 180 degrees, make sure you hold back on the joystick or the S key. Then you're able to rotate there perfectly fine. Jump on top of the lamp, and you're able to see an awesome view of these stairs, and no defender is going to find that. Now, going back to the 90-degree hallway over here, you can jump on top of the light switch. If you don't want the other way that I showed you before, jump on top of this wood beam, and there's this little light bulb that you're able to get on top of. Now, the main security camera in the hallway right there will be able to see it, so make sure you guys take it out with a Twitch drone or a bullet or whatever. Now, going back to the first floor foyer entrance, which is what we saw earlier, there's a little bit better camera. It's a little bit further away though. All you got to do is jump up on top of that cinder block, then that wood piece, and then you can jump right up on top of this little lamppost. You guys can kind of see the same thing here. I really like hiding my drones up here. I don't think a lot of defenders look up here. It's an awesome spot, and we're going to head into the buffer room. This is the piano room, which you guys have seen in the old one. You're going to jump on top of this little couch, and then you're going to jump on top of this targeting thing, and there's that little bitty nook right here that you're going to see. It's kind of difficult to get into, but if you do it just right, you could pop up right in there, and there's absolutely no way a defender is going to be able to see it. This camera here will allow you to be able to jump in from the east side into the piano room to get an awesome angle into the B side. Now let's go ahead and move into the first floor kitchen. This is the A side. Now this is going to be a very attack heavy area. You'll see Maverick or Thermite try to open up this prep area. Now this is the only rotation on the south side for the defenders. This is an awesome camera to have at all times whenever you're attacking this site. All you got to do is jump up on top of this little shelf, then get on top of this little flower pot, and it's very difficult to find as a defender. And then voila, you got an awesome rotation cam on the south side. All right, for the final part of this video, we're going to be heading down into the basement. This is going to be the main area for most defenders to hold. Now this is a buffer room, which is again what Ubisoft likes to call it. It's a room before getting into the objectives. You're going to jump up on top of this fireplace here, and there's this little lamp post that you can get on top of. You can hide it behind this little floor beam, and you're good to go. You'll be able to just jump right on in because nobody's ever going to find that. Now this is the main hallway. This is going to be looking at the south stairs. This is a very good camera to have as well. You're going to jump on top of these little electrical boxes. You know, this is going to make a lot of noise, but it's totally worth it if you can make it up here. Once you get up on top of this little area, there's this little lamp that you're going to ride all the way to the west. And now if you can't make it there, you can hide the camera right here. It'll still give you a good area, but you can hide it a little bit better if you jump on this and then get on top of these little pipes there to the right. It's going to be a very valuable spot for watching out for rotations and the roam clear. Now heading into the B site here, we have a whiskey barrel that is huge, and there's absolutely no way to shoot the drone from behind. I absolutely love this spot. And again, you're not really going to hide your drones inside the objective. I mean, yeah, you can. It's better than nothing, but most of the time there's going to be a mirror or a smoke inside the site that's going to be able to shoot it. Now, if you want to get kind of cool, you can jump up on these little metal rings, I guess you can call it, and hide hide it, and it's going to give you a little bit better vision, but it's going to be visible to the defenders. Now we're going to head into the west tunnel over here, and this is the generator room. I like this spot because you're going to be able to see the other stairs. You're going to jump on top of this lamp post, then there's this little electrical box, again, that you're going to jump on top of. Let me go ahead and move over to the right. Boop. There we go. Now we're on top. Get on top of the big part. And then again, you're gonna be able to see these stairs for rotations. Now, if you want a better camera or a better angle to watch everything, you're gonna jump on top of this doorway. It is a little bit more visible for the defenders. It's gonna be kind of weird. There's this drone just floating around, but it's still a good one. For the last part of this video, we're gonna head into the brewery, which is the A site downstairs. You're gonna go ahead and jump up on top of the bomb, and then you'll be able to get behind all these tanks right here. And there's absolutely no way they're gonna be able to shoot it or hear it. All you gotta do is jump up on top of the bomb. Boom, you're good to go. All right, now for the Easter egg that I mentioned at the very beginning of the video. Now, this took me forever to get a drone up there, but I finally did it. And you can see here that it's just a Don cigar box with a little lit cigar inside the little ashtray. I'm assuming it's supposed to be some sort of maestro thing. I'm not really sure. It's not an insane Easter egg or anything like that, but it's kind of well hidden. I want to go and show you guys. And I get the awesome clickbait to put in the titles, the secret areas. So you all got debated, baby. Make sure you guys leave a like and follow me at twitch.tv/microwave if you want to check me out on the live stream. I do it pretty much every single day. And again, if this video gets a bunch of likes, I'll make a mirror defense guide for the site. I absolutely love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. I'm gonna go for the hammer. Hey!
Oh, he had the hammer.
I waited forever for it. Let's go.
He like double faked, like he double took. He didn't realize it was
You didn't know, dude.
But
I'm surprised, motherfucker. Let's go. Oh my god. Twitch.tv/microwave, where we just hammer people to death on the new TTS. Let's go.